What is up, guys? So in today's video, I have this Ultra B in front of me and we're gonna be installing Project 9's new turn signal kit for this bike. Now, if you guys have an Ultra B, you already know how hard it is to install turn signals on your bike. What most people are doing is, if you have the off-road model, people are actually ripping out their whole wiring harness and installing the street harness, and they are buying all the stock brake light, bracket, and tail light, and also the front turn signals and the switch. So with the switch, with the front turn signals, with the rear tail light and bracket, and the street harness, just in parts, you're running like 500 bucks or even more than that. That doesn't even include all the labor costs that you're going to be paying. You need to pay somebody to disassemble and rip out your old harness and install the new street harness. And that is a lot of man hours. You can also do that yourself, which takes a lot of time. We at Project 9 found a new way to do it. So I have our turn signal for the Ultra B kit right over here. So our kit comes with the street switch, and we worked our magic and did some wiring magic and made it so that this switch on the off-road models, when installed, will allow you to run a turn signal and brake light kit, but it will all still retain the stock functions. So you still have your reverse, you still have your horn, you're still able to turn on and off your headlight and your traction control and the flashing, your high beam switch also still works too. So I'm just gonna give you guys, or I'm just gonna show you how this kit plugs in, and then we'll go on to installing it on the bike. So I have the kit laid out over here on the table off of the bike, just to show you and give you a better visual of how everything is hooked up. So we have the switch. This replaces the stock switch on your bike. And then this is the brake sensor connectors. You plug this into the brake sensors located right beneath the left brake lever. And this is where you unplug the stock switch and plug this in. And then we have the front turn signals. So if you see here, we have one labeled with red. So the positive or red are gonna plug into these two, and the black negative of the front turn signals are gonna plug into this side that is not labeled red. And then we're gonna have these two wiring harnesses that run to the back of the bike and plug in to the tail light and rear turn signals. So you have this connector here, and you also have these connectors. This wire is white, but it has a yellow tag. So yellow to yellow, red to red, and black to black. And we have our tail light and rear turn signal, and also our bracket or mount for it. And the kit also comes with a drill guide and a drill bit. This is to mount the rear turn signal and brake light. Now we're gonna move on to installation. So I got the battery removed to free up some space and make it safe for us to work on the bike. And we're gonna start on the front by removing the front plate to get access to our main wiring harness. Now that we got the front plate off, we now have access to the main wiring harness. This is the plug that we're gonna be removing. This is, if you follow this wire, this is connected to this switch. So we're gonna just be unplugging this, and it is also plugged into the brake sensors. So we're gonna be unplugging those, and we're going to be removing the old switch and installing our new switch. So we got the old switch off, and a cool little trick is if you undo the bolt right over here, and there should be 3 screws. If you undo those, they split apart so that you do not have to take off your grip or your bark busters if you have them, and we can just install our new switch onto the handlebar very easily. So I'm gonna be doing that right now. Okay, so I have our new switch right over here, and we're just going to be installing it like so. So now you can see we got our switch installed. Don't forget to screw that screw back in. So now we have turn signals. So we got the switch installed, and now all we have to do is plug it in like that. And now we have these 2 connectors, and these are your front turn signal connectors. And we are going to plug in the 2 wiring harnesses that were provided with the kit. And these we're gonna route to the rear of the bike, but since we're up here, I'm gonna show you how to install the front turn signals on the front number plate. Okay, so we have our front plate here, and we're gonna be installing the front turn signals on these holes. If your bike has these plastic covers on them, just pop them out. We're gonna take our turn signal, just take one of them, it doesn't matter which one. We want to slide the nut off. Keep the washer on, and then just install onto the front plate. And for now, just leave this hand tight, and we can always tighten later. And we're gonna do the same for the other side. There we go. We got the front turn signals installed on the front plate, and we're gonna install this back onto the bike. So when plugging in the front turn signals, we're gonna have the right side, positive and negative. So this right here indicates that these wires are the positive, and these other wires right here, this side is the negative. So this one labeled right, we're gonna plug in the positive, and it doesn't matter which one on the negative. And now we're gonna take the other 2 wires and plug them in. So we have the positives going to these wires right here, labeled with the red, and the negative sides are plugged in the other 2 wires. And now we are just gonna tuck all of these wires back into the back of the number plate and install back onto the bike. Okay, so we got the front plate installed cleanly, making sure that there's no wires poking out and blocking the headlight. And now we have these two wires with the 3 bullet connectors and the 2-pin connector. And you can route it a few different ways. You can route it through following these wires behind the controller and going down over here and basically following these wires to the back of the bike through that hole. And basically right over here. And as you can see, there's a little mount to zip tie the wire to. And we're gonna have to take this plastic piece off to get access to the inside of it. Or you can route the wire from here through the inside of the bike, and it's gonna come out through the top over here. And you can route the wires on the inside of this plastic piece. I found it's just easier to run it down the bike and basically following these wires. Okay, so we got the rear tail light and turn signal wiring harness wired through the bike. As you can see, we went through here, down over here, through the hole, and we're just gonna go through the back side of the subframe. And now this is where we are. We have these wires that are gonna plug into the rear tail light and turn signals. And so we're just gonna zip tie these wires to the back of this. And I'm gonna show you how to install the rear bracket. Okay, so now we got our bracket right over here. I have it centered, and you don't want it too far back because the tail light might get in the way and hit things on the back. And you don't also want it too far forward where if you bottom out your suspension, the tire will rip off the tail light. So I found right about here to be the perfect spot. So this is about 2-3 inches from the tip of the fender. So we're just gonna take our provided drill bit and our drill guide. We have our rear tail light and our screws with the provided washers and our holes drilled. We are simply just going to install the rear tail light. Alrighty guys, so we got the rear tail light and turn signals installed. And all we did was tuck this wire in the inside of this rear fender, and it comes out right over here. And we plugged in the plugs, so black to black, red to red, and yellow to yellow. Now all we need to do is tuck these in, install the plastic piece back on, plug everything in, and I'll show you how everything looks when it's all installed. So if you're looking for a turn signal kit for your Surron Ultra B, don't forget to check out Project 9 Design's new kit. This kit retails for $349, which is a lot cheaper than the over $600 you'll spend on installing the stock setup, and you'll also have to replace your wiring harness if you wanted to go with the stock turn signals. Don't forget to check out the link below. I'll include a discount code for 15% off your order. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video. And I just wanted to mention that we have the best brake pads for the Surron, Talaria, and Eride Pro. What we did was we took dirt bike and motorcycle compound and we put them in the same size backing plate that these e-bikes use. So you're getting dirt bike and motorcycle stopping power in the form of an e-bike brake pad. So I'll be including a link in the description below for 15% off all of these products. So don't forget to check us out.